I'm usually quiet, but I've always had a lot to say. I'm Irving O'Mel, and this is The Quiet Kid That Talks a Lot, a podcast where I talk about pop culture, random thoughts, and the stuff I normally keep in my head. No scripts, no fake energy, just real conversations. All right, so this is the first episode of The Quiet Kid That Talks a Lot. I'm literally just moving around my apartment. I'm not recording this in a studio or anywhere in particular that I wanted to be doing this. I'm just doing this in my place while I move around and do things because I can't really find a proper time to actually do this. So we're gonna try and do it like this. So this is episode one. I don't really want to, can't cover my mouth. I don't really want to do pop topics or anything like that just yet. I think I wanted to talk about why I actually wanted to do this. Feel crazy, feel like I'm talking to myself. I wanted to create another podcast and talk about the things that I want to talk about, the things that I feel where I am in the world, where other people are in the world. Sometimes I might be doing like lives where I have other people talk about what they're going through, what they're dealing with, how they're feeling. I don't know. I think I can create something that's pretty interesting that might be like a tight knit group of people that might enjoy this. I don't know if this is going to grow into something, but I do think it could be something special if I curate this properly. And that's where I'm going right now. I don't know yet, but I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm not even allowed to pause this, which feels weird because I really would love to pause this right now. There might be points in time where we're talking about certain people. It's weird because I know I don't want people talking about me, and it's gonna be weird posting things, getting feedback, and having people say things, and and having to deal with possible negativity. We're gonna have to see how that goes. Okay, so this is the first episode of The Quiet Kid That Talks a Lot. I'm just gonna keep on doing this until I get it right. I just feel super awkward even trying to do this. I feel like I'm just talking to myself and it's just super weird. I feel like the people in my building are gonna hear me be like, yo, this dude's psycho. It's just it is just mad awkward. I'm gonna give this a shot either way because I really want to do. So I am Irving O'Mel. I don't want to keep saying I am the quiet kid that talks a lot. I guess basically what that would mean is I'm usually a quiet person, but the more comfortable I get, the more I'm probably going to open up and actually talk. It could mean a few things, but I'd say that's the main thing about it. Basically I'm super introverted, not super introverted. I am an introvert. I have been an introvert most of my life. I'm the baby of five, but I was alone a lot. I was in my room just watching TV shows, just living in my own world a lot of the time. I had some friends. I didn't talk to kids that much. People kind of got on my nerves a lot. Still kind of do to this day. I'm just an introverted person. Like I'm cool with who I'm cool with. Besides that, I don't really like talking to a lot of people and being cool with bad people. So hopefully this can be something that if I curate it properly can be a way for us to connect or for me to find ways to connect with some people. Put this on a couple of things, YouTube, TikTok, see if this friends possibly. Hopefully I'm not just talking to myself forever and get some good conversations going and see how people are feeling, see how learn about people, learn about each other. I really do hope I can find a way to get good at this because I want to do it, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just know I want to create some type of show that we can sit and have conversations about some real shit. And it's not just about what happened with what hip hop person, what did Lil Durk do with Lil Baby, and what did Young Thug do with this and yada yada. Like I don't want. We can have pop conversations about whatever. We can talk about the president. We can talk about this and that, whatever. But I want it to be more of a real conversation about us, the people, and how we feel and what's going on. And sometimes I'm just gonna be selfish and it's just gonna be me complaining about life and what's going on with me and my stresses and blah blah blah. All right. Oof, where we at? We at 3 minutes. All right, this is rough. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to figure this out. All right. I'm trying to get to at least like a good 15 minutes, but this is at 3 minutes right now. I'm like, good lord. Whew, let me catch my breath. Damn. This shit looks a lot easier when you are just watching it get done. I don't know how it's so hard to just talk. I think I'm just gonna tell it though. I'm gonna pause right here. Real quick. Started the podcast back in the day, and like probably like 20. I stuck with dates. I want to say like 2017, 2016. That didn't go anywhere. I gave up after maybe like 4 or 5 episodes. I was putting those on SoundCloud. And then I did another podcast called We're Gonna Get Canceled. Shout out Gianna and it's cool. Oh boy. Um yeah, that had like 10 episodes, and then we stopped that because a bunch of stuff happened with me. Rest in peace to my baby. But yeah, so I've done that. So now this is gonna be the next podcast I try, and hopefully this one doesn't end for any reason. Hopefully I can actually make this into something. Uh, I just totally blanked out on what I was gonna say. Damn, this is gonna be one of my issues. I gotta try and not do that. I don't know. I kind of feel like I missed the whole podcast wave at this point. I kind of feel like it's all over with. So at this point, it ain't even really hoping that this makes me like a ton of money or something. I just kind of really want to do this because I've always wanted to do it, and I really think I can be good at shit. Yeah, my fucking cat is all over me right now. I'm trying to get attention. That's why I need to be in the studio. Some point I'm gonna get the hang of this, and then this is gonna be dope. Until then, hopefully, I can get a couple people that are like, "Oh, this could be decent," and actually want to fuck with me. I work 24/7, and now I'm adding podcasting to the list of things that I'm doing. So I am spread thin, but I don't know. I guess I'm a workaholic. I'm definitely someone that likes to get some money. I don't know, man. I just think this shit could be so cool if this works. Like the people that I look up to that do this, I know a lot of y'all don't fuck with them. DJ Academic, Joe Budden, and then Charlamagne. Those are probably like my three. Those three I listen to like on a regular basis, damn near every day. Like for a long time too, for a minute, probably since like 2011. So like Charlamagne, Joe, I've been listening to Joe for a long time in his music. But yeah, those are probably my inspirations when it comes to this stuff. Also, oh wow, I'm blanking on his name right now. I can picture him perfectly too, and he's like from out here. He's a comedian. Oh, that's gonna bother the hell out of Bill Burr. That's also somebody I listen to a lot. His podcast, and that's a one man. That's the one man podcast right there. That man's a genius. Now, if I could get to that level, I'm good. That's asking for a lot though.
So I'm not gonna say this is like an episode 2 or the rest of episode 1. Basically, just recording to see what I can get. Obviously, I'm in my car and I need to put my damn seatbelt on. Yeah. Well, I don't even know how to do this because I've never put this seatbelt on. I'm excited about the fact that I actually recorded something last night. Like, I haven't even listened back yet. I'm very excited about it. And I don't even think it's good. But I'm excited that I did it. Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta take that hit. That bong hit before I leave in the morning. Yes, it's 5 a.m. Don't worry about all that. Oh, shit. I am on my way to work right now. I will be there in probably a good 25 minutes. It's like a truck driving job. It's a weird job. I don't need to be talking about personal shit like that. I really want to stop saying, oh, I'm going to have to work on it. I'm going to have to work on a lot of things. This is very And I've done this before. I sat by myself in a room and recorded before for doing a podcast, and it was weird then. So my memory does suck. So it's funny, like it's coming back now, but I wish I would have remembered this awkwardness of you're talking to yourself and you have to actually make other people feel the shit. It's very odd, but I love it in a weird way. Nothing to say. Nothing at all to say. It is December 29th, I want to say. Maybe December 30th. I don't really give a damn about holidays. I just work a lot. I don't pay attention to dates like that. I got a girl now, so dates matter. So it's December. New Year. The first is Thursday. So it's the 30th. It's 5:14. On my way to work. I did not want to go to work. I wish me talking was my work. Obviously, if this was my work, I would need to do a lot more work because I suck at this. Happy New Year, baby. To the people that are excited for this new year that's coming. I don't even know how I feel. I guess I feel good because things are going in the right direction for me. Work-wise, relationship-wise, money-wise, things are going in the right direction for me. Even though I still kind of always just feel like I'm kind of blah for no reason. Something I've always told myself to work on that I don't know if I've really ever worked on. I mean, if I'm being honest, I have worked on it somewhat. I had a really bad situation back in the day where I lost a girlfriend, and because of that, I feel like I had to do a lot of work on myself. So, a lot of staying home crying and actually dealing with the shit in your head. So, I have worked on myself somewhat. At some point, we will get into other things like pop culture and whatnot. We gotta look and see what's actually going on for the most part. I know right now we're waiting for things like 50 to respond to Fab and the rest of the crew right now, Mano, Jim Jones, Dave East, since they actually said something about 50, well, was executive producing a documentary about Diddy, which has created like a whole thing for a lot of people going back and forth with 50 and the whole Diddy situation. That's an interesting situation. I think Diddy is very guilty. But I also think that 50 is doing shit just because he has beef with people and he's a bully. And that part to me is just kind of annoying. The fact that he's allowed to just bully people and everybody thinks it's like the funniest thing in the world. But if it was anyone else, it would be like, hey, relax, cut it out, what are you doing? But because it's him and people are afraid of him, it's just, oh yeah, that's okay, because it's Curtis. He can do whatever he wants. 50 should run for president because he gives a lot of Trump vibes. Yeah, so I think so. All four dudes put out a freestyle about 50 after 50 started going at him. Manos was not good, respectfully. Jim Jones was okay. Davies I don't even know if Dave East knew he was supposed to be writing about. Oh, right, no, I got this song. Um, Fab killed him, and now everybody's talking about Fab, which makes 50 obviously bought it. So now 50 has said after the New Year's he will be responding. This is all off the top of my head. I'm not really remembering stuff I've seen. Well, I am remembering everything from like IG and YouTube and Facebook and whatnot and TikTok. I'm actually doing a decent job of actually remembering. Anyway, I am expecting 50 to do some ignorant shit like bring up the Fab, bring up the situation that Fab had with his wife. I think supposedly well, for me not, bring up a bunch of other accusations. Um, Supposedly he had issues before, so 50 might just start bringing things up about that. It would be interesting if he actually wrote a diss song back, because this could get, this could actually be pretty fun if we got the senior citizen diss songs coming out. I would love it. If 50 actually wrote a good diss song, maybe even threw Yayo in there, maybe Banks or something, that shit could be dope. We know Fab got it. So let's see what else we got. What else? Uh, DJ Academics. I don't know who even likes DJ Academics that I would be talking to here if anyone's listening, but he's actually doing his 30 for 30 where he's been on YouTube going live 30 days in a row. Something he's been saying he's going to do over and over again. His drunk ass never actually does it. He starts a couple days, then starts all over again because he misses like a week. But that is pretty amazing to be able to do something that consistent and have thousands on thousands on thousands of people come to see you every single time. Like he's like hell for me, he's like television. If I'm not recording this, like after recording this, I'm gonna go play whatever he did online because that is being able to do that is something special in my opinion. To be able to entertain people live like that, just sitting in a chair. You got 14,000 people there every day just listening to everything you say. Hate you, love you, disagree, whatever. But we here. But yeah, that's something I'm trying to strive. Joe Budden managed to get. Actually, no, my bad, not Joe Budden. Charlamagne managed to somehow pull in a $200 million deal for iHeart for his Black Effect podcast network. That is another thing that is fucking incredible. I don't actually really listen to too many of the podcasts on the Black Effect, but that is still incredible that that is something that is still going, that is happening. It kind of makes me feel like maybe the idea of like recording podcasts isn't totally dead yet. Maybe there is still places for this to go. I'm not loving the idea of Netflix and all of these people coming in, but maybe that's gonna push the evolution. I don't know. Okay, but I think I think I am gonna find this stuff. All right, this was fun. Thank you. Have a good day.